Hello everybody, this is Astocky here and welcome back to another episode of the Astocky Pack. This is in fact episode 30. So what that really means is that at the end of this episode there is going to be a world download. Not exactly 100% sure yet I guess what point I'm going to do the world download at. I think what I normally try and aim to do is just clean things up a little bit, clean up my inventory and then do the world download. But it's going to be pretty much what you see at the end of this episode is what you're going to get. Excellent. I want some arrows. Where did my bow go? I was sure I had a bow when I started this whole process off. I am totally getting distracted though from what I really should be aiming to do. I had to make a new sword too because I almost broke my other one. I didn't want to break it, but I got really close. I'm going to make a heap more wool, because I'm going to need a heap more wool in order to be able to actually produce the amount of blue aloe wire and 10 kV wire and things that I'm going to want to make at the end of this episode. But for now anyway, I have a goal, and my goal is to go and kill some more things. So I'm going to grab a potion of fire resistance, I'm going to grab a blaze shard and a magma cube shard. Got 3 other soul shards too. I should have taken those out while I was out last night. I killed so many skeletons to get up to the 10th level, but all of this is unimportant. What is important is opening my bag correctly. Picks in the wrong spot. Okay, we need vile sword plus enchanted book, because vile sword plus enchanted book equals soul stealer 5. How do I know if that's a damaged anvil? I'm not seeing it being damaged. I really have no idea. I should have renamed it too, but that would have cost extra levels. So it's time to go back to the nether. I'm going to need more food than that though. Actually, what is in my bag? 33 carrots. Plenty of food. I'm just going to sort the rest of the stuff that's in my bag into my sorting machine, and then we will head to the nether and I will meet you guys there when I'm ready to start killing a whole lot of things and getting some levels. So catch you guys again soon. Okay guys, well I am back. I have my Soul Stealer 5 sword, which means every kill I get will actually count for 6. So I just need to find one good sized magma slime, and I've pretty much got my magma shard to the level I need to be at. I can hear blazes. Just really kind of hoping one would be dropping around here. Yeah. There's been a lot of updates going on, so I'm always just kind of checking to make sure that I haven't, I guess, missed an update or conducted an update that's done something to my config files. This is definitely the right way. Getting hungry though. Yummy corn on the cob. How did I get myself into this position? Oh, there it is. Okay, well. Potion of fire resistance. Gotta kill as many of these guys as I can. What's that done for the durability? In fact, what's that done for the level? Up to 41 now. Come on. Oh, 3 at a time spawning, hey? Getting nowhere near as many blaze rods at the moment with this whole setup, but Ghast. That doesn't make any sense. There's no whatever. Tier 1 65 kills. Excellent. 2 minutes of fire resistance left. So what do we got now? 71. Come on. Costs an awful lot of levels to do this. This better have been worth it. I might have been better off with sticking with like a slot 3 and saving a heap of levels and doing it twice. Come on, just spawn. Spawn. Trying to jump and always get the critical hits on them, because clearly the critical hits are much better at killing them without damaging my sword, and you really do go through this sword quite quickly. I might have to try and get some kind of unbreaking or something like that on it. Trying to hide from me. I'm on fire now, that's not cool. Let's put this fire out. There we go. What have I got left? Another 25 seconds. I think I can get some more. Very close to a tier 2. Ten more seconds, come on guys, come on, spawn one more lot. My armor's still doing okay. Come on. It's gonna get unpleasant very soon. Yep, unpleasantness. Just gotta get their attention. They're not setting me on fire, and that's critical. That's critical to my plan. Where'd he go? There he is. Okay, that's enough for me. Now I'm out of here. Which way was out? I think I've ended up at the wrong spawner. Oh, need that blaze rod. Okay. Totally out of here, I hope. It's up, I don't want to go up, I want to go back down. Where's down? Sorry it's so dark guys, I'm totally lost again. What do we get up to? 125. So that's enough now that if I was to absorb those, well, those two blazes, those two blaze spawners, I would have a tier 4 shard. But I don't want just a tier 4 shard. I want something much better than just a tier 4 shard. Ah, beautiful. Little dude. What's that up to now? 32. I need bigger versions of you. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to come back once I've hopefully found some bigger variants of that little guy. Back soon. Okay guys, well, after running around for ages outside and collecting a bunch of glowstone and stuff, I finally found back inside the fortress quite a big magma slime, so I'm just waiting to heal up a bit before I mess with him too much. But I do want, just make sure, yep, I've still got that right in the right spot. Okay. Now hopefully I should get lots of goodiness for killing all of these guys. Should get like 6 kills for each one, I think. So how are we doing? Up to tier 2, 134 already. You know what? That is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. I'm gonna, before I break this sword, I'm gonna stick it away in my little bag. I also thought I was going to get really lucky because I killed the ghast, but he didn't drop a tier. And then there was another one that was messing with me, and I accidentally got the return to sender by knocking some of his own stuff back at him, and that didn't help me either because he died over lava. So I'm now no closer to getting what I was hoping to get, which is some more ghast tears. But where are we going to go? Sorting room. Whoop. Eat some more flesh. Now I'm going to need 6 iron. Yeah, I think this is going to not be too bad in the end. What I'm going to do is create, in fact I'm going to create 2 soul cages, and I'm going to be very soon heading back to the nether. I just want to, I guess, unload all my stuff here first. Get that all back into the system. What else do I have on me? Just carrots. I should be eating carrots instead of rotten flesh. Eating rotten flesh is crazy. So what are we doing now? 2 stacks of soul sand. That's good. Lots of glowstone, which is excellent because I'm going to need a lot of glowstone to keep doing what I'm doing at the moment. But yeah, we will eat some more rotten flesh. Actually, I'm gonna... Nah. Who needs a wiki? Let's just go with it and see what happens. This time I'm actually going to go through my nether portal because I want to have an area that's away... I guess that's kind of away from the normal area. And I want to create some spawners. So here in the side of this mountain is where I've decided I'm going to do it. So this is going to be the door. Ah, you stupid thing! Get lost! I hate them. I hate them so bad. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to dig out an area that is 8 by 8 by 4 high. So I figure what I'm going to do is go down 1. And so this is going to be the area, but it's basically, you can see it's 3, so we need to go like this. Now the actual spawner area is only an 8 by 8 area, and there's some ways that you can tell where the area is. Basically, you can see in that direction there, I think it's no, it's that way just there. So you can see that both of them are getting smaller. So by heading northwest, both of the values are getting smaller. That's the corner you would have to go 8 in. So what I would have to do is from here, so I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In fact, that's the exact size you would need to have. And then go 8 that way, and then 8 that way, and then center the block kind of in the middle. But instead of doing that, I'm going to go 9 by 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because to be honest, 9 by 9 doesn't really take much extra effort, and I like things to be more symmetrical. I don't like them to be non-symmetrical. In fact, I find it quite annoying. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's an ore there. What was that? Shadow iron ore. The rest of it appears to not be shadow iron ore. You just slice through netherrack so fast. Probably gone too big now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish cleaning this up and I will come back in a few minutes. Okay guys, well I'm back. I've got out my 9 by 9, and what I'm ready to do now is take my soul cage, place it on top of the block there to make sure it's in exactly the right spot to spawn. Just going to knock that block out from underneath it. And so basically this will provide me a magma cream farm by using my magma cube shard. Place it in there, and now it will spawn magma cubes. I don't know how many. Whoop, there we go, there's a good size one. And so again, I'll probably at a later stage, come back with my looting sword or something like that. Ooh, big one. Ooh, ooh, okay. Bad bat. There we go. So the idea is that I can basically get limitless magma cream doing this, and ideally not die. That's the, I guess the ideally though. Of course, the downside to having it here as opposed to potentially having it in the overworld, if I could get up to a level 5 shard, is that there's no water here. And clearly without water, there's no easy way to collect all the magma cream that does drop. But for now anyway, I'm going to no, that's shadow iron ore. Gonna block this off. Make sure that nothing else can escape. And head back to the real world. So I guess that's not the blaze spawner that I was aiming for, but what I am going to do now is do something very I don't really want to do it right now. What I'm going to do eventually is I'm going to absorb those 2 blaze spawners, and that will take my blaze shard from the 125 that it's currently on up to 525, because you get 200 per spawner you absorb. So that's that's clearly a good thing. It's just going to be a while before I get to that point. So what I really want to do is try and I want to try and get this thing up to 500, but I don't think that's going to work. So instead of doing that at this stage, it looks like it's much more likely that what I will do is just wait until I've got that area dug out and I've got some new tools, because I broke my my good pickaxe, my steel pickaxe, and I wasn't really prepared to have to fight a whole lot of blazes with no potions. So sorry about that, excuse me. Let's head up here, and we'll now see what happens with this. Chuck it all in. I believe it'll all just zip its way around. The netherrack will go in there, and everything else will just end up in this chest here. That's where I'm pretty sure it's all going to end up. I'm going to grab these ores. Yep, perfect. And I'll grab the rest of them once they come through as well. Are you charcoal? Yes. So we want to take... We want all of the charcoal. That didn't work how I planned at all. Just want to mark that as charcoal so nothing else tries to go in it. Grab the rest of these ores, and we'll head downstairs and we'll stick them in the automatic system. Metallurgy. Looks like I've still got loads of things waiting to come through. That's what's happened. I have run out of charcoal here. So what's that? 31 in each. That should work fairly well. This will this will crush. It'll pop out. This will pull it out. Same deal as before in there. How are we doing for bars? A lot more iron and gold. I think that's pretty much everything that I was taking upstairs. Most of them aren't worth worrying about, to be honest. I do want to make an adamantium sword though, because I think that just sounds really cool. But anyway, chuck that all in there. How are we doing? You're not doing too badly actually. How many blue alloy ingots do I have? 4 more. that back in there to make sure nothing else gets lost. Iron, copper. Probably going to want to make some more silver, so let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll take me up to 12. It's going to mean I'm going to need 16 nickelite, 17. 17 was close enough to 16. Does that mean it's going nighttime? No, that means it's sunrise. I think I've got about 10 minutes left for what I wanted to do in this episode. I think that might be just long enough to build what I was hoping to build here. Like I said, I needed a lot more wool. I've got the wool that I wanted now, so that's a good start. That's going to give me the wire that I need. I'm still going to need the sail though. Thankfully, through the help of the mystical needing to go out and kill things and get lots of levels, I have ended up with just a giant amount of skeleton bones. So, yep, the sun is coming up. That's a perfect time to go farm some more flax. Now, I do at some stage want to build an automatic flax producing system. In fact, just gonna see what kind of materials are required to do that and how hard it's going to be, and I might do it right now, and then I can, I guess, save the rest of it for the next episode. But we'll see how we go first. Stop it. Okay, so we want more nickelite. Gonna hang on to some of that blue alloy. Grr, project table. In fact, double grr, project table. Because I'm going to want to make more high voltage wire than that. Wrong way around. So now we've got 40 of the regular blue alloy and 20 of the high voltage. That kind of means I could build a tower 20 blocks high if I wanted, so that's not sounding like a bad idea actually. Maybe 5 stacks, yeah, that'll do. I'll just put a single stick back, and then I'm going to come over here and do the same thing. Because what I want to do is make some ladders. Really the best way to do this is going to be to use my pocket crafting table, because I'm way too lazy to sort them all out. So we go C for crafting, a B for organize, 24 ladders. That's going to work pretty well. So what I'm going to want to do is work out where to start it. I think over this corner is going to be the best place. So we want cobblestone, cobblestone, cobblestone. So this is going to be my tower. Perfect. So this is going to be my tower. You're going to be able to walk in here, have access to those machines still, and going to run all the way up to the top, and it's going to be cool. Probably going to have to at some point do something a little bit weird here just to get the power running down properly, but for now anyway. Let's just build high. Typical, typical, typical. Grand plans destroyed by putting cobble in the wrong spot. So you guys don't need to see me build this tower. You've seen me build useless towers before, so I'm going to pause the video and come back when I'm done. Back soon. Okay guys, so basically here I am. I've come up reasonably high, basically until I ran out of the red wire, and I have connected up my transformer at the bottom and my transformer up here at the top. Now you can see that this windmill is not going to work at the moment, because basically what you need to do is rotate it until that hole is in that direction. And now what will happen is, once I have the windmill device, I will actually place it in here, and it will act like a windmill and just face that way, and it will spin and it will generate power. Now this transformer here, you can see it's connecting properly. We'll then take that power, convert it to high voltage, run it all the way down here, get to the bottom, do this little zigzag, which I don't actually like. I want to get rid of that because I don't like the way that it worked. Now the other thing is, you can see if I turn it, it hasn't actually connected there, because these transformers are one-way devices. I'm just trying to work out how exactly it is that I do want to have it. If we can put some more there, thinking, because I had used 4 pieces to do that. So I'm thinking now if I come there and then place the transformer, then I can run just regular blue wire. You can see I have to rotate this. Now I've rotated, it's connected, and I've saved myself 3 pieces of the red wire, which means I can just go a little bit higher. Now there's no actual need to go any higher, but it just looks cooler the bigger they are. Oh, that hurt. Now to fix that little issue that I just had then where I fell off the world, I'm going to get myself some cobblestone covers. I'm really glad I caught that. Perfect. So let's now go 1, 2, 3 higher. So once it, hey, what just happened? So it's quite dark, which is normally bad, but for now it'll be alright. So place that, rotate it around, perfect. Now the idea of this is that I'm going to have a little bit of a platform here that I can stand on. My plan, perfect, is to just basically build some cobblestone fence around the outside so I don't fall off. And I do want to light this up as well, and so this will help with the lighting it up. Now I don't want to put, I don't really want to put anything too close to the motor, because from what I've heard, the more things that are near the motor, the less power it produces. It sees it as like some interference. So here we have our motor. Back up we go. Come on, back up we go. Excellent. Place a bit of wire so it's now connected. Now we have to, darn it, should have thought of this. Okay, rotate it, and now it's made the connection. That means it's working. A couple more pieces of ladder left. There we go. So we come up. Oop, can't accidentally fall off this part of the world. Got a really nice view of my house. We're just above the clouds, which I think is the perfect place for a windmill. It's not a very fancy machine. I don't intend for it to be fancy. All it needs to be is functional. What I do want to do though is make sure that here where I've run that wire, the wire is, I think, technically on top of this solar panel. So I need to know if that solar panel is actually producing power still. There's a reasonable chance that it's not. So what I'm thinking of is I'll just pop that off. I built some extra kind of blocks over here. Now because this one is the one that connects to the system, this is one that's going to have to stay. So that's a stayer, which means this one here I think is the one that I can get rid of. No, there's no connection there. Okay, so change of plans. All these bat boxes can now stay. If I want to charge something else up, I can make more. Just gotta correctly make sure that, yep, so this one here is the one that the wiring's all running to. That one's still there, so that's still in the right spot. So my sorting machine should still have all its power. Just dropping off. Gonna have to dig the roof out again, aren't I? What could actually be causing it though is the fact that I know it's definitely still on the bottom, so it's definitely still connected. Where's that cover? So we want a cover, and then we should just want 2 pieces of dirt. Perfect. So it is connected. I think it's just because I moved those bat boxes, there's no power in the system. Yeah, look at that. There's basically just no power in the system. That'll be fine. I'll sleep through the night, and that should start charging up. And I'm going to go off camera and harvest a huge amount of flax so that I can start to make the next device. It's a bit, I guess it's not something that needs to be done on camera. You've seen me harvest flax before, and I can't be bothered making the automatic machine yet. So I will see you guys back once I've got a whole lot more string. Back soon. Okay everyone, well I'm back, and I got a bit carried away. I worked out now that I needed about 4 stacks. So yeah, gone a little bit overboard. I made all of my bones into bone meal as well, and that probably didn't help. So what I do need to do though is make a wooden windmill, because the wooden windmill is going to be the thing that basically takes the power. But I really need some more bat boxes, because let's be serious. How much power can I possibly store in the ones that I have up there? Not that much. And do I have anything to do with the power at the moment? Well, not really. So let's have a look at bat boxes. I need 4 batteries and 1 blue alloy ingot for each one. I have 4 of these, so that means I can make another 3, which means I need another 12 batteries, which means I need 24 copper, half that of tin, whatever, a stack of iron, 2 stacks of nickelite. I mean, this is clearly more than I need of everything, but there is nothing wrong with a little bit of overkill, especially not when project tables are involved, because project tables rock. But I do definitely need 12 batteries, so there's my 12. So let's put these together. My 3 blue alloys, my iron that I have plenty of. Now I just need wooden planks. Totally forgot about getting wooden planks. I think I only need 1 for each one. Perfect. Let's stick everything back where it goes. And let's stick those other 3 bat boxes on. I'm kind of cramping myself a little bit, but I can live with that, that'll work. In fact, hopefully the windmill won't count as a solid block, and it won't stop these solar panels from getting light. I don't actually know how to know if they're producing or not. They certainly seem to be. Producing at quite a slow rate though. So that's where the windmill comes in. So to make that windmill, we're going to make this 4-bladed one because it only needs 1 iron slab strip. This one here produces a lot more power but needs 3 times the iron, so I don't want to do that, so I'm going to need an iron block. So 1 block of iron. Now I'm going to need 1 emerald handsaw. Sorry, sapphire handsaw. So there's slabs. What did the recipe need? Slab strips. Okay. Let's hang on to that because I'm pretty sure now by putting the slab in there, I thought I could turn it back into iron. Maybe it's got to be panels. There we go. I can turn panels back. So slab strip goes in the center, and to go around it I need wooden sails. Each one of them needs lots. So there's my 4 stacks of string that I think I'm probably going to need all of. I'm doing this all wrong. This is a project table, people. So sticks go in the center. Going to need more sticks. Don't often find myself saying I'm going to need more sticks. What did I do with all my sticks before? I made ladders, didn't I? I made a ridiculous amount of ladders. Well, never mind. Gonna burn the midnight oil at both ends and keep working through the night. I think I actually need 24 of them too, so I'm 2 planks short. There we go. So I get all of these that I'm going to need. Now what do they need to go with? They need to go with 2 sticks and 2 planks. So I'm going to need a substantial amount more, unfortunately. 2 sticks and 2 planks. So I think I have what it takes now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. So now the 4 sails go around my iron slab strip that I made, and that gives me a wooden windmill. So now let's have a look how this bat box is doing. Empty, and the reason for that, no sun. So oh, that was some weird glitchiness. Let's come up here, put this in. You can see that we're up quite high, so it's got a fair bit of power. Now this will actually take durability damage as it's charging, and then once the box is full of charge, it will put its own brake on and stop doing damage. But for now, it takes a little while to start spinning. You can see that it's up around the middle area, which means it's going to be producing a good amount of power once it gets going. How do I make the voltmeter? Nickelite, 3 copper and some planks. I'm actually going to make that because this is a cool device that lets you see just how much power is being generated and that kind of stuff. So I've run 10 minutes past what I really wanted to do, but in the end it's going to be worth it because something that I said I was going to start on next episode I'm going to do now. And then I can get to something else next episode. Totally forgot how many planks I needed. 5. Okay, so copper. Excellent. Get back in there. Come on, here we go. Why can't I even see it? I'm just gonna quickly come off, come back in, and hopefully it'll fix up that glitchy texture. No, it apparently won't. Render distance normal. Okay. This should fix that. I know there's cabling there. What I don't know is why it's all not showing up. So now if I right click on it, it tells me how much power is there, but for some reason this bit, okay, that's, I'm not sure what's going on here. For some reason it can't see my cabling that's there. I'm going to stop the video and I'll come back in a few minutes and hopefully it'll have sorted itself out. Back soon. Okay guys, not totally sure what happened then, but I ended up having to actually break this corner block here, and then it popped off and everything came back, and now I can even see the top of the windmill. So something weird was going on. But what we should be able to see now is that if we grab our voltmeter and we click on this cable here, you can see it's currently producing. It kind of fluctuates a little bit, which is sort of annoying, but it should be somewhere up on the order of, and this has gone glitchy too. That's better. I don't know what's going on with this thing. You know, you should be able to see something on the order of 600 and something watts is currently being put out, which is substantially better than you would normally get at night from a solar panel. Yeah, it's all over the place. I don't know. I've had some issues with the way it reads Bluetricity in the past. Whoa, that thing is really whipping around. Yeah, it's producing, well, it should be producing a heap of power. Yeah, 1.2 kilowatts, which I think, 14 amps that it's producing, that's about the equivalent of 7 solar panels just by itself right now. So these boxes should quite quickly start to charge. The thing is, I don't think this pattern I have of them is that good. But in fact, let's take this one here and put it in the center, and then we put that solar panel back on top of it, and that should help link the network up a little bit better. Yeah, that seems to be that. I mean, that should be a little bit better, I think. But yeah, huge amounts of power that thing is going to produce now, way more than you would just get with solar panels by themselves. And also it would help to charge itself up at night. So I can pretty much just run this furnace constantly and not have too much of an issue. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this longer than I was expecting episode. Stay tuned for the next episode, where I think the next thing I'm planning to do is build some railcraft machinery. I've got now this ability to produce steel, although I don't even know if I've produced enough of it yet. What have I got? 5 pieces. That's really not going to be enough, but it's a good start. So yeah, I've got creosote oil, I've got a coke furnace, producing creosote oil, I've got the blast furnace producing steel, I've got the rolling machine. Now we need to get started and filling in this gap here with some serious railcraft stuff. So stay tuned for that next episode. Astocky out. Oh, sorry, one more thing. This is episode 30. So check the link in the description. That's the point where you'll find the download for this episode 30 world. So again, Sorry this has been such a long episode, but thanks for watching. Astocky out.